This is our fireplace. It's relatively large. It's very old, about 50 years old or so. We're going to replace it with a wood burning stove insert. So the work for that is in process. We're looking at an Osborne matrix. It has a fan, so I had to get outlet installed for the electric supply, and we had to drill a hole in the bottom of the fire brick at the base to get the electrical connection supplied. And we had the fireplace and chimney cleaned and inspected by a WETT inspector, and he says everything's good. We had a gas fire lighter pipe. There's a hole in the floor there that used to have a gas pipe attached to it that was wonderful. You could just turn on this switch here, and the gas would come out, and you could light it, and you didn't need kindling or paper or anything to light the fire. It was wonderful. But the fireplace sucks warm air produced by the furnace in our house into the chimney and up and out. So I think it took more hot air out of the house than the fire supplied into the house. So we're getting a wood stove insert that's airtight and meets all the environmental standards for 2022. It's supposed to burn efficiently and has a secondary burner for gases that are produced, so it doesn't produce much CO2 into the environment. So I'm feeling kind of comfortable that it's going to be a good source of heat for the house and may even replace the need for a gas-fired furnace. We'll see how that all works. But the installation is supposed to happen in a couple of days. We live in Rocky View County in southern Alberta, and in order to get this fireplace installed, the Home and Hearth people applied for a building permit. So we've got this permit installed now, so we're legal. And so it begins. Vacuum cleaner. Going to be a bit of a mess to clean up, I imagine. So we've got some tools and a mat to kneel on, I assume, and we're getting set up. So they're putting down protective mats to save our floor, and because they're got to move this 500-pound chunk of steel into the house. So that's got everything all set up here to protect our nice floor. So we're getting all the tools set up. We got a workbench and saws and all kinds of things to smash out the back wall, the fire brick liner for the fireplace. It's not structural, it just seals the fireplace. So we're gonna break out a chunk of that fireplace fire brick, and that will allow us to set the wood stove insert further back into the fireplace than what we could if the wall was there. So this is the wood stove insert. It's apparently 490 pounds. It's a pig. It's a big solid chunk of steel and cast iron. And we even get a pile of firewood that comes with the installation. Pretty cool. So the stove comes from an Osborne manufacturing facility in Quebec province in Canada. There it is, Osborne Matrix. So they've taken a bunch of measurements of the stove, and now they're going to see how it fits into the fireplace. We've got a bunch of pails here. I assume they're going to put all the fire brick that they break out of the lining into the pails too. And so right now he's just removing a fire screen that we used for the fireplace when it was an open wood fire. So we're making some measurements to see how the stove is going to fit in, and we've been warned that it's going to be loud. Okay, so we got a vacuum cleaner and a sawzall. They're cutting out the flue. So there's the damper on the flue removed. I had to do that to install the chimney insert. It's a steel pipe that goes up inside the chimney and connects to the stove. Okay, here comes the hammer chisel. They're going to start breaking down the fire brick wall. go the fire bricks. Here's the chimney liner, steel flexible pipe, 6-inch diameter. It's got a cap that goes on the top, way up at the top of the chimney. So that was the first part of the process, the demolition. And they've got the chimney pipe out, and they're just getting a ladder so that they can get up to the top of the chimney. I think they said something about 28 feet. So we get the ladder set up so we can get up to the top of the chimney. It's a long way up. They're going to go up a short ladder there to the roof and then create a ladder hook to the chimney, and then they can walk across that ladder from the roof to the chimney, and then would be walking down the roof instead of climbing up a ladder. Sounds like a great plan. This is a ladder hook, that orange thing on top of the ladder. So this is tricky business. They've been moving at breakneck speed up to now, but at this point they're doing a lot of calculations. So I guess this is the cross ladder that's going to go from that ladder on the roof up to the top of the chimney. Scary stuff. So they've got the ladder locked in place. So there's a cap on top of the fireplace chimney. It's a large.
It's like that chase stuff we did the other day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're handing me the down part, right?
Okay, so the up part is the one sticking out right now.
Okay.
So this is down part right now.
This is down part.
Yeah, on your bottom hand. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So the insert's starting to go inside the chimney.
Check that for me. Or not.
So the insert is now inside the chimney and it's come down into the firebox. So they got the cap off the top of the fireplace chimney. It's now sitting on top of the other chimney for the gas fireplace in the basement. And the pipe is inserted, so the top end is now there. Okay, lifting time. They're going to hoist that big chunk of steel. I thought they'd have some kind of hydraulic lift to move it, but they're using their backs, which is like just kind of incredible.
Ready?
Holy shit.
What do I need buckets and such? Go to your left. Where-
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's not in the front of the fireplace, but it's off the side of the table.
Yep, that's a big bitch to move.
I think, yeah, this one was a little forward and that one is.
Yeah, it's not a little bit. You really don't need to be too high.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to be too low because then it's not going to control it.
Go fuck.
Perfect. It goes right now for you. Just let it push open. Perfect. Walk straight back. Yep.
That's measuring to see if it's going to fit, how it fits. I know it will fit, but how? So we take the faceplate off so that we can get it in, and then they'll reinstall that. This is the license plate. It's Metrix 1, and it's made by Osborne, which is a subsidiary of SBI. Now we've got the connector from the chimney insert to the top of the stove. That's just going to be attached now so that they can hook it up once the stove's in. So now there's Rockwell going in around the chimney insert to block off the flue. So no heat's gonna get out to the chimney, which is the whole purpose of this thing, is to stop losing heat from the house up the chimney. So these are the brackets that are going to attach the chimney insert to the stove.
Do you want to hang on the edge and put the legs in?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's put the legs in. A little bit of drop.
Yeah.
One at a time. Go ahead to your side. Ready?
Yeah.
This part's gonna be tricky.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm off my side. It's gonna drop here. Yep. Okay, hang on. Hold up. Grab that black bar.
So the chimney inserts on top of the stove, and they're just doing the final hookup from the chimney to the stove. He's removing the secondary gas burners. They've got burners that will combust any gases that are in the stove so that it doesn't go out into the environment. So he's installing the rock wool around the insert to seal it off in the flue.
Right there.
Yep.
So he's cutting off the chimney insert to the right length. Now he's going to install that seal around the insert to block off the chimney flue, so there's no moisture gets into that flue. So he's putting some caulking gook on the top of the chimney to seal the metal plate that is going to surround the chimney insert. There goes the chimney plate to seal off the chimney around the insert. Then comes the cap. And here comes the chimney cap. So that attaches to the chimney insert and prevents rain from getting into the chimney pipe. And then they'll replace that plate of brick that is on the top of the chimney to again prevent rain from getting into it. And birds as well. You know, I had the flicker in the chimney, the flicker in the fireplace, that, you know, that flue was open before, like the one on the left has a insert for a gas fireplace in the basement, but the one on the right was open, so the flue was open, and a flicker got in there, God knows why or how, and he fell down and went through the baffle on the flue and wound up in the fireplace. So I had to, you know, arrange a way to capture him inside the house. And I took him out, and he flew away. So now they've installed another plate and behind to provide a support for the faceplate that they're going to have custom made to fit the chimney so that it seals the holes around the fireplace, the stone surround. And in there you've got the chimney inserts attached onto the stove. So the fan blows hot air into the room is now plugged into the outlet that the electrician installed in the fireplace. So because they took out that fire brick in the back, they were able to recess the stone back into the fireplace, and so now we're going to have the side of the stone appear in front of the fireplace, stove.
Very nice.
So it's going to be great. Plus, because they went back, they got 3 inches there. So the hearth originally was 16 inches of that tile, the original hearth, and it's now 19.5 inches of hearth, which exceeds the Canadian standard of 18 inches. The Americans have 16 inches, but we've got 19. So this is the Matrix Series 1. It's made by Osborne, and it's lined with fire brick, and it has secondary burning tubes on the top there that the gas circulating in the fire runs through those tubes and burns and combusts the extra, the carbon dioxide, a lot of the toxic stuff. And that's the switch for the blower fan. So this controls the inlet of air, so you can open it up to allow more air to enter into the sealed stove, and that you can dampen it down if you want to, you know, burn overnight. You can tell that Canadian made. It's got Robertson screws.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Figure that out in a second, but let's set this on. This. Okay. There.
This box is coming with us, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's garbage, but no, you're good.
Who's asked the significance of the brand?
It's the Banded Peak Challenge.
Okay.
You know Banded Peak?
Yeah, there's the mountain back here, correct?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And so we organized a fundraising event for Camp Horizon,
Okay.
and we cycled in 13 kilometers to the base of Banded Peak, and then there was 5 kilometers scramble up to the top
Oh,
of the
sick.
mountain. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, thanks again, guys. Appreciate your patience with me.
There's a screw on the black paint.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap all of this up together, just as one big dirty unit,
Okay.
and then that becomes the problem for Monday.
So we both have to turn and look at the camera.
Hello, camera. Oh, first fire. Hoo-wee. We got some paper, some kindling, and I split one of the pieces that they provided in two because I don't want a big fire. I just want to get a little one, and we put the damper full over to the left to open the flue, the damper. Was the first fire. Oops, and we're zooming in. Oh, look at that. Oh,
It's completely burned. Standard firewood pieces can be added.
I think we got it.